Okay, I will start generating offshore accounting form using real data in 2021 from Emirates Post. To see this report, uh, you can you can visit accounting process and reports terminal use summary and set year accounting year and set mail class, then show results. If you see to do, you need to print offshore accounting form. I will tell you how you can generate offshore accounting form. To generate offshore accounting form, you can stay accounting process and generation of forms and perform monitor accounting actions. Many operators are using generate draft accounting forms, but from this screen, you cannot generate offshore accounting forms. But you need to use perform and monitor accounting actions. I select Emirates as partner operator, then accounting year 2021 and such. You ran several accounting actions, but none of them was offshore. If you run offshore accounting form, you see check mark on this box. So I will run new action. Since this is the accounting form for letters, I select letters. Then in the middle, you select accounting actions. You need to select CN55 and CN56. And you need to select a new form. It's here. You see CN55 2017. It means that a new regulation new regulation went into force in 2017, so that we add the year when the new regulation went into force. So that you should select this one, not CN55 and CN56, old one. I think there are still CN55 and CN60, CN55 and 56, old one. You don't have? I don't see old one. That's good. Okay. I select, no, it should not be CN61, 61 and 64. It should be CN55 and CN56. Yeah, yeah, this one. CN55 and 56 and first quarter. Before I run official form, I run draft and preview and see if it is running. Okay, it's running. I could print CN56 and CN55 together. And if you confirm that everything is okay, you can go back to the previous screen and select offshore and run. Okay, I want to rerun the action. Now I see the official form. And if I go back to the report, you see IPS put check on the official box. If I go back to the report, terminal dues summary and 2021 letters show results. It turned to OK. So this is what you can do for generating official form. And if you want to, after running official form, you need to validate. Okay, let me pause again. Then I go to, now I want to validate the forms I sent. So this is your inbound mail. You generate CN55, 56 together for your inbound mail from Emirates. And I just set year 2021 and partner operator Emirates, AEA, and such. No information. Validation form sent. It should have. Just a moment. Let me check. Perform monitor accounting actions and Emirates. Yeah, I have sent. Okay, let me leave partner operator blank. No, it's a little bit strange. Again, when you compare, when you receive feedback from your partner, and you need to amend the values on CN55 and CN56 you sent to Emirates, you can go to validation of forms you sent and select year, and maybe you put partner operator, just AEA, and such. And I sent CN56 for air and surface airlifted. To check the value and change the value, you can click edit. IPS would then show you the summary of the weight you received during the first quarter. And if you want to amend the values on the weight, you want to amend the weight, you can go to perform documents validation. If you go to perform documents validation, you can see list of dispatch you received during the first quarter. And here you see dispatch ID. If you click here, you can change the order. You can order the dispatch by dispatch ID, or you can order the dispatch by dispatch date. So whatever you want to order the dispatch, you can change the order of the dispatch. And if you want to change the values on dispatch number 13, I select dispatch number 13, then modify dispatch. And if you want to change the weight, Emirates said that they just sent 0.7 kilogram of weight in the dispatch number 13, but you actually received maybe 3 kilogram. You can change it to 3. Then store close. And the changes has been stored successfully. And if I click OK, so it has some changes. And you can repeat the same for the other dispatches if you want. The other way to change the value is if you confirm that if you didn't receive several dispatches, for instance, if you didn't receive dispatch number 14, you can exclude dispatch number 14 from the list. Then the values on dispatch number 14 will be excluded. You can include and exclude by checking here. After you change the value, you can select Take Action. There are 3 actions you can select: Update, Dispute, or Accept. Update or Dispute, these two, there is no big difference. For example, if I select Update and exit, IPS just stores the value. You can still amend the value. If you select Dispute, IPS stores the value as well, but with question mark. That's the difference. But other than that, there's no difference. If you select Accept and Store and Exit, you see IPS change the icon, like check mark. But after that, you cannot change the value at all. Not at all, but you cannot change the value. After you select Accept and Store, you cannot change the value after that. I do the same for a SAL, surface airlifted. I assume that you have accepted everything, store and exit, and you cannot go back anymore. But you can still change the value if you want. To change the value, you can go to Accounting Data Entry and search Modify Accounted Dispatch Documents. And you can search by criterions. For example, origin, Emirates, AE. And it's from dispatch date. I can search by dispatch date or make category, airmail. And letter. And it's from 1st of January 2021 until 30th of March 2021, and you can search. Those are accounted documents. It means that accounted means that you have already generated and accepted accounting documents. I select one of them. Okay, I select dispatch number 13 again, then click Edit. You can still change the value by using this function. Okay, I change it to 12, for example, and store. Yeah, you can still change actually. Modified, yeah, it says modified after accounted. So the changed value will be reflected finally to CN61. So again, I repeat the process. First, you need to perform monitor accounting actions and print official forms. Then go to validation of forms you sent. Again, to validate accounting forms you received for your outbound mail, you can go to validation of forms received. You receive CN55 and CN56 from Emirates in this case. In this case, you need to click. If you click search, there's nothing. There's nothing. You need to, for the first time, for the very first time, you need to click new and select form such as CN56. And it should be CN56 2017. And you select destination operator because this is the form for your outbound mail. Then confirm. And mail category airmail. And period. Sorry. Yeah, I selected the wrong one. I should select CN56 2017 quarterly document. And it should be year 2021. Then confirm. Mail category, I select airmail. And origin office, let me try without selecting mail category and origin office, but and destination office, and confirm. Okay, sorry. Mail category was mandatory. I just set mail category and set period, set first quarter as period, and confirm. Ah, IPS says that you didn't have dispatch to Emirates during first quarter of 2021. So that in that case, I can skip. Let me check second quarter. Yeah, maybe it's the same. You don't have dispatch, direct dispatch to Emirates. Because I don't see data. Yeah, if you don't see a direct dispatch to Emirates, it's alright, you don't have to validate the accounting forms you received from Emirates. Yeah, if it is the case, you don't have to do it. But you repeat the same for the validation of form, perform monitor accounting actions for all of the quarters. Let me do it. Quickly. I select Emirates 2021 and run new action. Now I'm generating accounting form CN55, 56 together for second quarter. Yeah, in theory, it's good to run draft, but just to save time, I select offshore and run. I do the same for third quarter. Of course, you don't. You shouldn't do that. It's good to run draft fast. Yeah, just to be quick. I ran CN55 and CN56 together for second, third, and fourth quarter. And then I go to validation forms I sent. I select year 2021 and select Emirates and search. And I will simply accept all of the values. Okay, I accept. After I accept the value for the forms you sent and received, you can generate CN61 yearly accounting form. To do so, it's the same. Perform monitor accounting actions. I stay with Emirates. I stay with 2021 and search. And I run new action. And this time, I need to select the different form, CN61. CN61 2017. This one. Letters yearly. Okay. To be realistic, I select draft and run. Okay. You see the form in the spreadsheet. On this spreadsheet, you can still amend values on the white background. For example, during the first quarter, you received 22 kilogram of airmail. But if you actually received 30 kilogram, you can amend the value here. It's same for terminal dues rates. You can still amend the rate if you need. And it's same for summary out. Okay. For summary part, everything's were grayed out. This is the this is nearly the last chance for you to amend the values before you print CN61. And if everything's okay, you can store. Yeah, it complains that there's no CN21 and there's no outbound mail flow, but it's okay. You don't have outbound mail flow. And there's no rains. And terminal dues rates are missing for tracked. Ah, okay. Yeah. You will need to set a tracked mail a rate for tracked mail item to generate correct CN61. You need to set a rate for tracked mail item. To do so, you can go to rate management, terminal dues, and default terminal dues rates, and click search. And you can set the values on rates for tracked mail items. Yeah, here, letters tracked. I select letters tracked. Then you can set the value on the regulation or value the rate set by your own. I'm not sure the values on the regulation. Let me tentatively set 0 0.5 SDR, just for example, and store, exit. Then I run CN61 again. To run the action again, you don't have to click new, but you can select the action you want to run, you want to rerun, and rerun action. Then run and select reprocess. Then wait for IPS responses. Yeah. And if I go back to the screen, IPS complains less than before. Oh, still wait. Okay. Perhaps I need to click store. If I click store, I see. It still complains because terminal dues rates for missing for tracked operator AEA. It looks like that I need to set a country-specific tracked item rate for Emirates. Okay, in that case, I can go to terminal dues rate letters received. Here I can set a country-specific rate. I click new. Okay. Maybe I think I was wrong. I set terminal dues rates this default terminal dues rates. I set terminal dues for tracked item, but it was valid from 2023. Perhaps it was the reason. So that I copy it and change the date of validity from 2021 until December 2021 and OK and store and exit. Then I run the action again. I rerun action. Search, rerun, run, reprocess, OK, store, OK. Now IPS doesn't complain. Yeah, just warning message so that there's no problem.